first of all, my opponent said that there are already laws that limit borders. Um, but my argument is that the source of the authority is unclear. And Dodds Graham G., who is a director in American politics, said that fully 1/3 of Clinton's executive orders cited no statutory authority whatsoever and invoked only vague constitutional ones. Furthermore, courts have at times taken it upon themselves to find sources of authority to support executive orders that reference none, rather than taking the lack of a clear warrant as a reason for overturning them. And my opponent also did say that over time presidents have used less and less orders, even though they said that the number does not matter. But I would also like to say that although the presidents have been passing less and less executive orders, does not mean that they are constitutional in any way. Chris Edelson, a journalist from the Baltimore Sun, wrote that President George W. Bush authorized warrantless surveillance, waterboarding, and sleep deprivation of prisoners, all in violation of statutory laws passed by Congress. And also, that we have gotten involved in conflicts that were due to executive orders. Chris Edelson also writes that beginning with the Korean War, presidents have frequently authorized the use of military force without congressional approval. Grenada, Panama, Somalia, and Yugoslavia are some pre-9/11 examples. This is despite the fact that the Constitution assigns Congress the power to declare war, and that the historical records makes clear that the framers only intended the president would have unilateral authority to use military force in response to a sudden attack when there was no time to gain congressional approval. I would also like to state that it is not the job of the president to make executive orders that are imperialistic. Their job is simply to carry out the policies of Congress, and the President of the United States is constitutionally not a policy-making position. Another point I would like to make is that that President Richard Nixon made the impoundment of federal monies his claim that he did not need to answer to a court order for his actions was because he possessed executive privilege, and led many to argue that the president's domestic behavior was also out of control. But it was an area of foreign policy that these critics of executive power voiced their greatest concerns. In particular, Nixon's continuation of the war in Vietnam without a formal declaration of war from Congress led to some to bewail the rise of an imperial president.